Hopefully. Why is it twisted?
Hungry girl. Need to eat something.
Is it loose? How you screw a tie on? Alright. Alright. This should be good now. Yeah, what is that? Okay.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
Thank you.
Tail scoot up just a little more.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. We good.
Make sure your legs are swimming.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Flip the camera on, do a quick sound check, and away we go. You ready?
Is my belly in the camera?
He said,
You petty. That's how I know I love you. Already talking shit. And I complimented you on that damn haircut. Looking like Forrest Gump.
Oh my God.
check 1, 2.
Hey, baby.
She's here, she's here. You said me? Test. I'm here.
He's like, oh yeah.
Oh my God. Test. Turn my mic up. I'm finna rap.
Turn her down.
Right, he said don't get too crazy.
Turn her
Yeah,
down.
we ready, Mark.
Paul Williams.
Oh my God.
So you not out there doing the move, Shelly? Woo! Hey! Yo, we good. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sipping on No Common Sense. I'm the host with the double O's Ghost from Most Beyond, your boy Phil Mind Senior, a.k.a. Can't Knock It, the great one. Back at it with my co-host,
Tiff.
T-I-F-F.
Right.
That's it?
That's it.
You ain't gonna
That's
follow?
it. Long damn day. Okay.
What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for tuning in. We back at it again. As everybody knows, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we got two beautiful queens in the building. Mm-hmm. We got one young lady in the building that is no stranger to sipping on no common sense.
Yes.
She is the Adele Givens. to Def Jam, she's our Adele Givens.
Right.
To sipping on no common sense. I'm talking none other than Miss Caramel Fluffy.
Hey!
Come on, studio audience. There we go. All right. That's the first queen we got in the building. Also, we got another beautiful young lady in the building who is actually one of the reasons for the cause and one of the reasons behind this episode today. Mm-hmm. I am talking to the beautiful, the talented, the amazing cook, baker, chef, however you want to put it together, / entrepreneur. We have the lovely Miss Veronica Lynn.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Now, ladies, as everybody knows, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the reason why we have you two queens here is to tell everybody about an event y'all got going on this weekend. But before we get started, Miss Veronica Lynn, let the people know who you are, where you from, what side you rapping, what high school you went to. Also, we gonna need that bank account number and
Right.
number.
Oh, making that money.
We gonna need that. We gonna need. We like Equifax up in this bitch.
Veronica Lynn. I had to add the Lynn because it's another Veronica Hill in Lake County and her record ain't so clean. So, Veronica Lynn.
Oh
Shit.
Oh my God.
Shade.
Oh,
that
very
was a
shade.
whole damn tree.
I had to get it right. Veronica Lynn Hill. Okay. North Chicago.
Shout out No Go.
Class of 99.
99 in the building.
Just ended a 17-year career there and moved on, but I'm still with my parents.
Okay.
And really excited about the event that we have coming up this weekend. And it is recognizing not just breast cancer, but all cancers, as well as cancer caregivers. We call those co-survivors. And I'm just elated to be here and so thankful that you had me.
Well, yeah,
thank you.
That sounded like a testimony.
right. I got a testimony. I got a testimony. We gonna stop when we get the Holy Ghost up in here. So,
I got
oh my
some Sundays
God.
to make up for, so you can keep going.
I don't. Oh my God.
okay, so ladies, so check this out. So me and Tim gonna take a step back.
Yeah.
Veronica, we want you to talk about the event. We're gonna promote the hell out of this event because this is something that definitely everybody needs to come out and support. It is this Saturday, so Miss Veronica, take it away.
So years ago, my mother and my sister and myself, we just began to support breast cancer awareness. At that time, we had lost a couple family members to breast cancer. And I have a friend that's near and dear to me. We've been best friends since 12. We lost her grandmother to breast cancer after it had been in remission for about 20 years. So we've just always supported this movement and this cause. And this year was very necessary because in July of 2016, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh, wow.
After a lumpectomy and some chemo and radiation, she kicked cancer's ass.
So here, hold on. Well, good job for that.
Right.
Now back it up a little bit for those that don't know.
I'm gonna go all the way back.
What's okay? So you said she had a left a what?
A lumpectomy. They found a lump in her breast.
Okay.
Very early detection, which is the best mechanism against this very evil disease.
Yeah.
Early detection, making sure you keep up with your appointments, especially your annuals. And if something just doesn't feel right in your body, go see a physician. And we're going to move on to that, a little later too. The reason why so many African Americans as well as Hispanics succumb to this disease is because we don't seek health care, or we don't have health care, or we turn a blind eye. But my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw a picture today, a JPEG or whatever on on Google, and it said, I hate cancer, but I don't hate what it taught me.
Wow.
That's good. That's real deep.
Spoke volumes, because I realized what the life circle was. I was talking to Tiff about it on the way here. The life circle is that your parents have you so that eventually you take care of them, and then your children take care of you, so on and so forth. Because there were so many days and so many doctor's appointments where my mom, you could tell she wasn't understanding what doctors were saying.
Yeah.
And I had to absorb all that, myself and my sister. In the very beginning, I was there for a few more appointments just because of work. And I was there when she had to go see a genealogist, which is, to me, is like the caviar of any kind of cancer. But it's so hard to get to see a genealogist for different reasons. They're very expensive. My mother was fortunate enough, and I'm going to say fortunate in this disease, fortunate enough to be able to see a genealogist because her cancer was triple negative, which means that it didn't come from either one of the three, the estrogen, progesterone, or the other, I'm losing my words.
I was helping you out, but I ain't gonna lie.
Take your time, Miss School.
Yeah.
Take your time.
The other chemical in the female body that men don't have. Men can get breast cancer, but they don't have the estrogen and progesterone, so that's why their chances are less. See how I said, I hate cancer, but I don't hate what it taught me.
Right.
So through this experience, my mother was able to literally sign and say that her test results and her lab results can be shared. That was huge because the reason why African Americans and Hispanic people succumb to the disease more rampant than especially Caucasians and Asian people is because back in the day we didn't have insurance. We couldn't afford it.
Right.
We couldn't afford to go see a genealogist.
Right.
Or we simply just didn't go. And then along the line, that whole passageway gets lost. So we're fortunate in a way that my mother's genealogy results are shared with my doctor, my sister's doctor.
Okay.
And in the future, it'll be shared with my daughter's doctors.
Okay.
And so on and so forth. and that's where we are now because of, just the evolution in economics and, different things like that, socioeconomics. We're there now, and the most important thing is to just be conscious and be aware. But my mother is most thankful for her caregivers. I saw something else online. It said, one of the men said he doesn't like to call it a caregiver. He likes to call it a co-survivor.
Because they're right there with you going through the whole
Right there
battle.
with you. We were at every chemo appointment. We were there at every doctor's appointment before that. We learned a lot about the BRCA gene and the mutation and, the other different things that come along with the process. The massages, the tingling that's left in the hands and the feet, different things. Luckily, my sister and I drive, but my mother doesn't.
Wow.
So there are people who need transportation, people who need help managing their houses. And one thing that I found recently, and it's in all of the bags for the event, and I'm going to go into the event too, but it's in all of the bags for the event, the American Cancer Society. Whenever you call the American Cancer Society, you are literally talking to a clinical expert every single time you call.
Okay.
Those genealogy reports that my mom didn't understand that I was able to explain to her, you can call them. And you can say, I have these results from my doctor. What does this mean?
Okay.
Oh, no.
They'll spend hours on the phone with you
That's dope.
just so that you understand. And these are licensed clinical professionals. You can let them know I've lost my hair and I need a wig. I can't afford it. What's your zip code? They'll look it up. They'll find you some resources that are close to you. I actually looked up some resources myself, just putting in Zion zip code. And the things that came up were like phenomenal, even as small as Zion Township, who gives money for you to be able to get rides back and forth to doctor's appointments, and people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know that some of those doctor's appointments rise that your insurance will actually cover.
Exactly.
Your HSA, your FSAs, they cover transportation
absolutely.
to and from your doctor's appointments. You can pay up front, or if you have a debit card attached to your HSA, you can use your debit card.
Yep.
They'll reimburse you. Like, a lot of people, I feel, are ignorant to their medical benefits. They don't know what their medical covers. A lot of people don't know that nowadays they have something called a wellness exam involved into your medical care. And as women, we get two. We get one from our primary care physician, and we also get one through our gynecologist. So, and these are exams that are covered 100% by your insurance because it's preventative care.
Right.
So they feel like, well, you're trying to make sure that nothing, that you don't get
Everything's
sick,
good.
so we don't have to spend no money on your ass.
Right.
Exactly.
That's the hood translation.
Right. And one thing about it, going back to I want to make sure I got it right. You said the genealogist?
Yes.
Oh, the one thing about that, and we've kind of seen this telltale story all the time where it's like, my great-grandma died from cancer, or not even necessarily cancer, but it's like my great-grandma